This section explores the ESG's ratings and metrics and how they impact or could impact the Islamic financial institutions. The SDGs are 17 goals with 169 specific targets designed for setting a strategic agenda at institutional or global level. They provide a list of the key goals that we need to achieve to address 21st century challenges. It is evident that environmental, social, and governance frameworks, also known as ESG, is different from the SDGs. While both SDGs and ESG have a common purpose of promoting ethical and sustainable practices, they are both different in context. SDG provides a higher level framework so we can create policies and practices that aspire towards them. ESG, on the other hand, provides specific criteria through which we can measure, evaluate, and report on sustainable and ethical practices at the level of individual companies. Think of SDG as the goal you set yourself to become sustainable, and ESG as the model you use to evaluate your performance and sustainability. The SDG impact standards supplement these frameworks by offering internal management guidelines to integrate SDGs and sustainability into operational and decision-making processes, much like ISO standards but focusing on management practices rather than performance metrics. These standards draw from and enhance existing models and tools, filling gaps that hinder progress towards sustainability, and SDGs thereby promoting a unified language and approach in sustainability efforts. They aim to centralize sustainability and ESDGs in the core mission and value creation of organizations, ensuring relevant impacts and identified, managed, and integrated into business models and stakeholders' engagement. This alignment not only fosters better decision-making, but also cultivates collaborative environment for innovative financial solutions to support the SDGs. The four key dimensions of the ESG are economic, social, environmental, and governance dimensions. ESG allows different stakeholders to rank a company based on its sustainable practices. They also provide a framework for the companies to report and showcase their achievements within sustainability. ESG has a three-pillar focus: environment, society, and governance. For instance, it looks at the impact a company is having on the environment, the relationship it maintains with its employees and suppliers, the internal governance structure, and management and corporate governance. It also provides a framework through which investors can evaluate risk-related information about a firm. As an example, a firm that pollutes the environment can receive fines from regulators, so it may not be the best choice for investment. Generally, companies that monitor and manage ESG factors could be better for investment in their long-term success, as sustainability-related risk factors can be evaluated through ESG. Many investors now prefer to invest in firms that share the same values as them. The ESG model allows investors to identify which firm is actively taking steps to improve the environment, make a social impact, and have transparent and equitable governance structure. This information allows investors to make informed decisions. ESG also provides key information about efficiency. If a company has a good relationship with its employees, then the employees will work hard towards the company's objectives. ESG also shows the level of regulatory compliance of a firm with sustainability laws. Companies and firms that are early adopters of the ESG and manage the ESG risk are better placed to have low impact on profitability due to any new sustainability laws. This improves long-term profitability, which is crucial for investors. ESG is an essential framework and is still being developed to create an international standard. However, it is important for Islamic financial institutions to be the early adopters, especially because this framework aligns with their ethical positioning. By adopting ESG and managing it like a risk, Islamic financial institutions can be better exhibit their contribution to sustainable and equitable world. This also requires digital transformation as it relies on big data for reporting. The adoption of ESG reporting would therefore have double benefits for Islamic financial institutions. Firstly, it will provide an ethical framework to emphasize the moral foundations of their operations, thereby increasing the general appeal of Islamic financial industry. Secondly, it will expedite the digital transformation of Islamic financial institutions, equipping them to effectively engage with and adopt to the dynamic and evolving fintech industry.